Hey everyone, quick question. How many of you struggle to make your product visuals look professional without burning time or money? If you're selling on e-commerce platform like Amazon, Flipkart or even just Instagram, you already know that stunning images can literally make or break your sales. The problem? Hiring designer is expensive. Learning Photoshop, that's a whole new career. And generic Canva templates, well, they don't always stand out. But what if you could go from just a product description and a basic image to a scroll-stopping marketing poster automatically? That's exactly what will I show you today. We are combining n8n automation with Google's Nano Banana to create eye-catching posters on autopilot. Think of it as your own in-house design studio, but faster, cheaper, and always ready. So, if you ever wished you could turn boring product shots into professional marketing creatives in seconds, this video is going to be a game changer for you. Our workflow will do the following. Start with a form where user submits a product image and description. We will use AI to craft a creative prompt that guides image generation. And then we'll send that prompt along with the image to Nano Banana API, receiving a stunning professional poster image back. It will deliver the final image in a usable format ready to download or posting online. Let's jump right into the building this step by step. First, we will add a form trigger node in n8n. This node activates the workflow when someone submits the form. We will configure it to collect two essential inputs. First, a text field for product description, and second, a file upload field for product image. Let's add the form in the workflow. We'll click on the plus icon and search for form. Then click on it and then add the node. Then we will give the form description. I'll just give make stunning product posters. Then we will add the two fields we mentioned before. We'll add the field name, product description. Then element type will be text. And then we'll add the second field, which is product image. And the element type will be file. So we are done with our first step. We'll execute this step to test it. Here, so you can see the form here. And then we'll give the product description as 2-liter gym water bottle. And then we'll add an image. I already have an image of my water bottle, so I'll just add it there. That's it. We'll close the form now. So we got the information from the form, so this node is working properly. Now next, we add an extract from file node connected to form trigger. This step extracts the binary data from the uploaded image file, so it can be used in the subsequent steps like API calls. So we'll again click on the plus icon, search for extract from file, and we got this. At the last, choose the option move file to base 64 string. So we are inside the extract from file node. Here it is asking for input binary field. So we'll give the field name, that is product image. Okay. And we'll test it by clicking on execute step. Oh, so it's working properly. We got the data. Now, here's where the AI magic starts. We add an AI agent node that takes product description as input. We will configure it with system message instructing it to act as a creative director and expert prompt engineer. Its job will be to analyze the product description and generate detailed professional prompt for image generation. So let's add the AI agent. We'll click on the plus icon. We'll search for AI agent there. And we got the AI agent. Now we are inside the AI agent node. Now we have to make some changes here. So in the field source for prompt, you need to select define below. And then we want to give our product description to the AI agent so it can create the correct prompt for image generation. So we'll click on submission here and we'll just drag and drop product description here in the prompt. So now we'll give the system message to our AI agent. So I already made a detailed prompt for image generation, so I'll just copy paste it here. Once we are done with our AI agent configuration, we also need to add a chat model to it. So we'll just add a Gemini chat model to our AI agent. We'll search for Gemini chat model node and then add it. So now in the chat model, you have to give your credentials. I have already given mine. So I will now connect it to our chat model. So I'll choose Gemini 2.5 Flash. That's good. And then to test our AI agent is working correctly, we'll click on execute step. It will take some time to generate the prompt. Oh yeah, our prompt is here. Now we got the product image and the prompt for image generation. Now we need to send both of these things to Nano Banana. For that, we will use an HTTP node. Click on plus icon, search for HTTP, and you'll see HTTP request node. Click on it. Now you have to make some changes here. So for method, select post. Here in the URL, you have to give the model URL, which you can find in the API configuration. So we'll give the model URL here. We'll keep the authentication as done. We'll check the send headers. Here also you have to see the API configuration. You have to give the name as mentioned in the configuration, API configuration, and you have to give your API key here. Your API key here. After that, you have to check send body. Select body content type as JSON. Now, in the specify body, you need to select using JSON and we'll define our JSON below. So, I already made a JSON here and here it is. We'll just look at it in the full screen now. So, this is the JSON I have given. Now, once we are done with all these configurations, we'll just check this node is working properly. Now, we'll click on execute step. It will take some time to generate the product poster. Now, you can see we got the data, but we can't see the image. That's because we converted the image file into base64 string. Now we need to convert the base64 string back to the file. Now for that, we'll use the convert to file node. And we'll select move base64 string to file. And it is asking for base64 input field. Here's the data and we'll just drag and drop it here like this, and the output will be, so we'll call it product poster. So now we will check the final step is working properly or not by clicking on execute step. Now we have converted our base64 to string. Now let's see the output. So we got our output like this. So let's test this workflow in one go. So we are going to execute the workflow. The form will pop up. I'll just give a description: 2-liter gem water bottle of SJ company, and I'll give a image of my water bottle here and I'll click on submit. So now the AI agent is creating a prompt for Nano Banana. It will take few seconds to generate that. Then that prompt will be given to Nano Banana along with the image to create the poster image. Okay, so our prompt is given to Nano Banana now, and in under a few seconds we'll get the poster image. Okay, we got our image now. Let's see. Oh, nice. I specifically mentioned SJ company there in the product description, so we got that name too. That's nice. That's very decent, I guess. So this automation eliminates hours of manual work, cuts cost, and brings professional design within the reach of everyone. You can even enhance this workflow by improving the system prompt for the AI agent, which will then improve the image generation prompt. If you found this workflow useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more AI and automation tutorials. And also comment below with your questions or your own automation ideas. And I'll see you in the next video.